Okay, good morning, star seeds. This is my second video, and I'm trying to document my journey. It's been a little over a month since I discovered the first video, The Great Changeover, Pleiadian Prophecy 2017 to 2027. And that video was brought to me. I was watching YouTube, looking up spiritual stuff. Three of the channels that I've been involved in is DNA Awakening was the first one that started me on this journey. And then that kicked me into Higher Self and a few others. So I was watching something. I think it was on Higher Self. And this video came on. It was only 9 minutes long, and so I was watching it, and it was a woman, quote unquote, channeling aliens. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of watched it, you know, I was listening and I was doing some other stuff, and the video stopped. I had it running on my Roku, so my YouTube does autoplay on that device. So I walked away for a second, and then I came back in, and this new video was playing, and I was like, well, what the heck's this? So I started watching it, and this video was an hour and 20 minutes long, and this was the Great Changeover. I was riveted. My life changed from the beginning of that video to the end. I knew without a doubt it was completely true. So I kind of freaked out. I was like, holy shit. Excuse my language. That may happen a lot. And I had started this private page on Facebook for other people that in my group, other friends of mine that I knew were spiritual, or, you know. And so when I started that page, I had another private page that was for politics, and people added other people that I didn't even know. And so, and they weren't friends with me on Facebook. I didn't really have any interaction with them. They're just names, and they like and share and, you know, all that stuff. So when I saw this video, backtrack. So when a few months ago, I started this Spirit QAnon as another page, because I started to see that these things were all connected. Politics and spiritual, you know, things were happening with politics that Trump and the alliance were doing with the moon phases. So I started the Spirit Q, and I put an announcement on the Political Allies page, you know, for anybody who was having a spiritual awakening that wanted to join me on the other page to let me know. And then some of them, because I don't know them, I would have to send me their phone number so I could talk to them and vet them first, because I don't want any wackadoodles on that page. So anyway, after I saw that Great Changeover, I threw it on there. I pinned it to the top of my QAnon, Spirit QAnon. It was just so amazing. And then the weirdest things happened is I was contacted by someone in the Political Allies to join the group. So I had a conversation with him prior, but I don't think I had added him yet when I put the Great Changeover on there. So I was telling him about the video, and he's like, well, no, I can just go look it up on YouTube. Well, what was funny, at first, the only way I could view the video was to watch all the way through that first 8-minute video, and then it would just automatically go to the next video. I could not search this. I could not search under the name and have anything pull up. And so he said, I found it. You know, I found it. Well, you know, he didn't find it, because it played the first 9-minute or 8-minute tape, but it wouldn't let, he's like, it's not showing me the next video. It's a different video. It's David Wilcock, whatever his name is, the guy from Ancient Aliens. I'm like, dude, that's not it. That's not it. So I had to put him on the spirit queue, and he had to view it through spirit queue. When he did that, he could watch it. And I was kind of laughing because I started calling myself the gatekeeper. And that just came out of nowhere. So he was able to get it to come up. So when he started viewing it, I thought, I'm going to watch it again while he's watching it. I couldn't get it to work. I fast forwarded through that first video and it wouldn't show me the second video. So then I'm like, okay, holy crap, why can't I watch this now? So in a weird cosmic sort of way, I just let my intuition guide me, and within first 5 minutes I had found the woman who was actually channeling, and her name is Barbara Marciniak, something like that. So within 10 minutes I had her side up. I could see all her videos because she has a ton, and 3 of them were called the Awakening, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And I just went, oh my God, I got to get these. So I ordered them. I've yet to watch them because I have so much other stuff to watch. So that night I kind of went to bed just like reeling because I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I could believe it because I was like, I knew I was part of it. I knew I was part of it. And I'll go into that whole thing later because that's just another whole long video. So I went to bed that night. I think I listened to the video again. I mean, this thing was, like I said, an hour and 20 minutes long, and I didn't care. I was just wanted to make sure. I felt like I needed to learn. I needed to understand. I needed to have this stuff nailed down. So I fell asleep watching it. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, I hear this strange voice. And I'm kind of like half asleep, all asleep actually. I'm like, what the hell is this? I turn over and all I can see, it's just another audio. It's got a rose on the screen. And it's this guy talking. And what he was saying was amazing. It hit me and I thought, I cannot stay up and watch this video because it was a 3-hour long deal. So I just hit save in my watch later and I rolled back over and went to sleep. So when I got up in the morning and I went out back to have my coffee in nature, I decided to start watching it. So I started watching this thing and he is Cryon. That was the start of my journey with Cryon. And I just was riveted. I mean, from the moment that I started listening to it. And I need to go on with my day. That is my battle, is trying to balance living between worlds. I mean, I've got the political world that I got sucked into. I got the spiritual world I got sucked into. And now I've got this whole Pleiadian connection that I'm sucked into. So, and I got to work. I mean, the real life, the 3D situation that I'm required to be a part of. So I had to go in, I had to go do my workout. So I thought I'll just watch this while I'm on my elliptical machine. So I set the timer for 45 minutes and I'm listening to the Cryon. And I'm going and going and going and I'm listening and listening. And I thought, all of a sudden I think, God, I wonder how much time I have left. Because I cover up my timer because I don't like to focus on that because then it makes it longer and more arduous. So I pull off the thing covering the timer and I had 3 minutes left. And I thought, holy crap. So anyway, so this whole thing has totally changed my life. Totally changed my life. I understand who I am. I understand what my mission is. And I also understand that I've been doing my mission for the last 3 years. I knew I was doing it. I told people during the election that this is my job now. I mean, I was devouring every ounce of information I could get to combat the frickin' fake news media. So it actually started back then. And I used to tell people all the time, this is my job. This is my job right now. I don't know why, but this is my job. So now here I am doing this video, sharing the knowledge, talking to people, waking them up, doing my job. And it feels amazing. So, for future watchers, this is just the beginning of your journey. Enjoy it. It's amazing. Have a great day.